I think presenters, we're looking for a little bit more of the polished product. So when something is shared with a presenter, you want to make sure that that you're 100% behind it. It's not, I'm figuring it out, but I'm going to go ahead and send this out anyways. And that's not to say you don't want to pursue opportunities while you're going through that journey, but presenters are tending to look, and myself, I'm tending to look for more of a polished product. I'm not looking at, as an agent would, to say, wow, I see a lot of potential in that artist, and that's somebody I can work with, and I know we can do some great things together. I've got a show, I've got to sell it, and I need the product to be there in that moment. So I think when I get sent something, there's sort of three things that I look for. The first thing being quality, the quality of your performance, your production, whatever it is you're doing. I come from the classical music world. And I performed professionally for a while as a classical trumpet player. And, I think that the biggest takeaway, I heard a lot of you talking about how you're playing in bars and you're playing background music. Whenever you're playing, the quality in terms of ensemble, intonation, playing, it needs to be your absolute best all the time. And it's easy, I think, on certain gigs to sort of at times say, oh, well, no one's listening to me anyways. I'll just kind of slock through this and it'll be fine, and then we're done and I'll get my beer and I'll go. But no, I think it's really important that any opportunity you have to play for anybody, it should be your absolute best. And when you're out in public, that's important. The time to kind of work through things is in the privacy of your own home or practice room or wherever you might be doing that. So quality is the first and foremost. If I get something that is, the intonation's a little off, or the blend is a little off, or the ensemble's not tight, or it's just not quite there, that's a big indicator. I might not immediately dismiss it, but it's already kind of working against you. You said it a second ago. I think the next thing is something unique, something, to use a business term, something proprietary in a way. Yeah. What is it that you have that's different from somebody else? I'll use gypsy jazz as a style. Saratoga loves its gypsy jazz bands, and there's a lot of amazing players in this town that really they shred. They sound amazing. So how can you differentiate yourself from all of those other players? The quality is there. You have to have something unique, and whether it's that you're doing it at an even higher level than everybody else, and you are just the best, and you're doing it in a really traditional format, or maybe you've taken it and fused it with something else, or done something different. So that's definitely something that I'm looking for. And I think the last thing is I'm looking for personality in whatever sense to me. I want to get a sense of who you are as an artist. I want to feel the charisma of your performance. I want to feel what your artistic sort of truth is in your music. And if you're playing cover music, what are you doing to make it unique? And are you identifying with the pieces, or are you just kind of playing note for note covers? Because I think there's a real difference there. Covers are great, but you've got to identify with the songs that you're playing to really kind of go to that next level. So those are sort of the three main things I think I look for. And if all three are missing, it's probably an immediate dismissal. I think if one is, then it's certainly something that gives me pause and gives me a moment of concern.